general comments, and we'll go with questions after that.
Well, obviously, this feeling is a lot better than the previous 3 years. It's a lot more fun going first in these press conferences than second, because when you go second, it means you're done for the year. You know, as far as the game, I thought the first half defensively we battled and did a good job to keep us in the game until we could find a rhythm offensively. You know, Kayla got a couple fouls early. She did a good job of not fouling again. We could buy some time with her on the bench. I thought our bench, I mean, I know it's a short bench. I thought our bench was tremendous tonight. I thought Megan Godey was unbelievable, and I thought Kendra Gaines was unbelievable. You know, it's things like that make coaching that enjoyable, is when you have unexpected kids step up and do a great job. I mean, their number was called, they were ready, and they performed. They're a big reason why we're playing tomorrow. You know, as far as Kayla and Mariah, you know, I thought in the second half we really got in a great rhythm and a great flow offensively, and those two were the biggest part of that. You know, I think Kayla finally made some shots inside that she would normally make that she missed in the first half. She settled down and knocked them in. And I thought Mariah was really good the whole game. You know, I thought she took good shots, she handled the ball, you know, and she got in a good rhythm offensively. And I couldn't be prouder of them. I would be silly not to mention Christiana Jefferson, our point guard. I mean, she's unbelievable at just running our team. You know, she's not going to wow you, flash you, this, that, and the other. But what she's going to do is she's going to win. And, you know, without her, we wouldn't be here, you know, sitting here and moving on. So I couldn't be happier.
Travis, game 3 big runs. You guys had one that was, I think it was 20-2 after they had taken a lead to go up by 18. They followed it with one that was similar to got it down to 2, and you guys finished with the 17-6. First of all, talk about taking over the game, then almost losing.
Well, when we took over the game, I just thought we knocked down some perimeter shots. We got some stuff inside. We got stops and rebounded the first miss. We just kind of really got going. But then you look at the clock and you realize, okay, you're only in the third quarter. And the problem, they called a timeout. And the very first thing I said to the kids when they came over to timeout is you got to keep your focus. It's not, game is obviously not over, not even close. And to Solon's credit, they fought and battled and did a tremendous job of attacking us. All of a sudden, we were on our heels both offensively and defensively. And for the first time, I thought defensively we were on our heels. And you know, but Keldra did a great job of attacking, getting the basket and finishing and ones. And you know, and they continued to come at us. Down the stretch, once we got it back to 6, I felt comfortable again. I just thought, okay, we weathered the storm, got to 6, got another stop, hit some free throws, and kind of went on from there. But you know, they're a very good team. Obviously, that's why they're down here, and they do a tremendous job as a coaching staff, and their players just compete, you know, and are relentless in coming at you.
Kayla, talk about that. How concerned were you when that lead was melting away and it got down to 2?
When we lost the league, I wasn't really nervous. It's happened to us before. I just know my team had to keep our focus, and I had to lead them along with CJ. And me and CJ just kind of looked at each other and said, we got this, and we had to settle down. We found good looks and was able to push the lead back up.
How would you describe your matchup against Solon's freshman girl down low?
Valencia Myers, I played with her for AAU. I actually know her pretty well. She's actually a great player. I just knew I have a little more experience than she do, and I just had to use that to my advantage in this game.
Coach, you talked about you guys have been here multiple times. For Solon, this was their first time since 2006. Do you feel maybe in the last 4 minutes experience kind of helped you guys in that situation?
To be honest with you, I think it hurt us. Not from the experience standpoint, from the standpoint of not winning before. Okay. I think that probably crept into everybody's mind at some point, mine included. I'm like, here we go again. You know, but to the players' credit, they calmed down. They found a way to handle the ball, get the ball in the right spots, and score when we had to. So in that aspect, I think it might have hurt us a little bit. For the game itself, though, going into the game, the whole week of preparation, it's a big plus, I thought.
And then you kind of hinted about Diva Keldra, but could you just talk about what type of player she is for only a sophomore? You know,
she's really, really good. She has an uncanny way of finishing shots with little to no balance. And she's strong. She can create contact. She can bounce off contact and finish. She can shoot the ball well enough where you got to guard her. You know, and I thought for the most part, early on, I thought we did a pretty good job on her. But then she kind of got wild, you know, in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter, and single-handedly started to attack and try to bring her team back. And she's an unbelievable, you can just tell, I mean, I don't know her personally, but you can just tell she's an unbelievable competitor. And she was 100% going to give everything she had to try to have her team advance.
Coach, your top 3 leading scorers led you again here tonight. Talk about the intangible contributions of a Jamie Huth, Dorian Miller, and Megan Godey.
I thought Jamie was unbelievable from start defensively. I thought Jordan Bacalja, I always get mixed up. Jordan Bacalja, I thought she did a great job. I thought Jamie did a great job defensively on her as far as taking her out of her comfort zone and always have to really, really focus on handling the ball. Jamie kind of almost got a couple deflections, and she made a huge play at some point in the fourth quarter by getting a deflection and steal on one when they were making a run. I think it was 2 when they had the ball. And then she made a great play when they tried to kick it out and she stepped in front and stole it. I mean, she does all the dirty work and is 100% a kid that every team needs. And as far as Dorian battled foul trouble the whole time. To her credit, she stayed in it mentally and defended extremely well. And then Megan coming in for Dorian, playing major minutes for us, was solid. Never once hurt us. In fact, helped us in quite a different ways. Rebounded the ball well, defended well. Megan's an unbelievable smart kid, smart player, and always understands what she has to do for us to win.
Mariah, can you describe your shot selection to go 4 of 7 from beyond the arc tonight?
I mean, I definitely owe it to my teammates. They get me the ball and give me good looks, so it's just my job to knock them down.
Talk about hitting big shots. It seemed like every time you guys needed a big shot in this game, you got one.
Well, I'm a 3-point shooter, so when I get the ball, I know I need to shoot it.
Kayla, do you remember now? It's a little bit ago, but what was said in that timeout when the score got down to 2 points?
I don't remember exactly what was said, but I'm sure Coach said something about keeping our focus and that we weren't going to lose the game. We just knew that we had to come out, play solid defense, and take it, try to get one steal at a time to bring us back.
You seemed to struggle for a while finishing. How did you finally get that down? Were you just a little tentative at first, or what was going on?
I actually didn't know why my shot wasn't going in. I went to my teammates and asked. They said I was fading away, actually. So I just tried to get more contact when I went up, and they began to go in. And when I was missing the shots, I just kind of had to keep my head. My teammates just kept telling me I'm fine, just to get it back one play at a time.
And for someone who's been here 4 times and never came away with a W, what's it like now that you finally earned one?
It feels good. It's just indescribable. It just feels really good to be able to play in the state championship tomorrow.
Coach, Solon in the past 2 games especially has really hit a lot of 3-pointers. They only attempted 7 in this game. Was that a real point of emphasis defensively?
Well, yeah, 100%. That's all we talked about a lot all week was they do a great job of playing off the other team's defensive help and taking advantage of teams over-helping or paying maybe too much attention to Valencia Myers inside. Obviously our matchup was a good matchup for us going in. We thought Kayla could guard Valencia one-on-one where we didn't have to help as much, and we thought our perimeter defenders could keep the ball in front of them, and for the most part they did. So taking the 3-point shot away was a huge emphasis going in. Watching them on film, watching them live. I mean, they shoot the ball extremely well. They share the ball extremely well, and everything's in a rhythm with them. So we did our best to try to take the arc away and take the rhythm away.
Kayla, early in your career, you're primarily a block-to-block post player, but the evolution of your game in the last year to be able to put the ball on the floor and finish really showed in the last 2 ball games. In Pressbreaker versus Wadsworth, you able to take the ball the distance, and then tonight, when Myers pressured you, you're able to put the ball on the floor, 2 or 3 dribbles and finish. Can you talk about the evolution of that part of your game over the course of the last year and a half?
Each year since my freshman year, Coach has asked a little more of me, and every summer I just get in the gym and work on it. I know, especially this year, we didn't have as many ball handlers. I know I had to help CJ when she was pressured, so I just take the ball up with confidence.
Coach, how big of a factor were free throws? You guys were 14 of 16 in the second half.
Wow.
Yeah, you were 18 for 24 of the game.
18 and 24 in the game. I know somebody missed the first 2.
Oh.
Actually, I think she was 1 for 4 to start. Just thought on that. But anyway, we going into this week, we're a team, as some of you know who see us play a lot, we don't score a lot. We just don't. We struggle offensively to score at times. So going in, I thought we've got to make free throws when we have opportunities to, because of the fact of those are freebies. Nobody's defending us, and for the most of the year, we've done a very good job with that. Probably the best free throw shooting team that we've had in a while at Notre Dame. And we've always relied defensively. So to knock down free throws down the stretch in the second half, I'm not going to say it wasn't, it wasn't something that we wanted to rely on, but it's something I was comfortable with, because one, the right people went to the line for the most part, and two, two of them were seniors, and CJ and Kayla, and they stepped in the line with confidence, and so obviously knocking down free throws was big. It's something we did talk about this week in practice, because we did have a game early in the year slip away because of the fact we missed free throws. So that's something that's always been in the back of my mind.
Okay, any more questions? All right, thank